Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Long time no see. It feels like I have not recorded in about 2 weeks. I did a bunch of pre-recording because I was in New York Fashion Week doing makeup and hair. I have that vlog coming soon. It's just a lot of footage to get up there, so look out for that. But I haven't recorded in a really long time, so I'm happy to do so. It is the end of February and it is feeling like spring. It's been about like 70 today. It's 78 in North Carolina, which is the craziest thing ever. I'm just kind of like global warming. Oh my gosh, but okay, it's all good. We're just gonna take it all in. So today we're doing some first impressions because I haven't done a first impressions video in a hot minute. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. I've got some goodies here and we're going to do first impressions on the Nars Soft Matte Concealer. Now I ran out of my Kat Von D concealer. That's my heart, but I was like, you know what, let me try something new here. So I'm gonna try this. I'm afraid of this because it says soft matte, and you know the under eye area is typically already very dry, and it's so funny because it's like right when I start to get my skin balanced for the cold weather, I get back from New York, come to Charlotte, and it's 70 degrees. So now I'm just like, okay, so now I'm basically back to mattifying and overtoning and all that extra stuff. So I was like, you know what, this soft matte might not be too terrible. So this little concealer here is $30. It's Nars. My shade is medium dark 3 Amande, and I'm already not a fan of the fact that it comes in this little jar situation here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scoop some of this out and just put it on the back of my hand because I don't want to put my brush inside of it. I feel like that's not very sanitary. But this would work perfectly for like my client kit, I guess. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, so I'm just taking a concealer brush. Apparently this is supposed to be super full coverage. I'm just hoping it doesn't crease up on me. Alright, here we go. Alright. I wore foundation for the first time yesterday. I hadn't worn foundation in 2 weeks. I just want to give my skin a break, and so basically, especially now since the weather's getting warmer, I just put on concealer, set with powder, blush, bronze, and we good. Okay, so this is what it's looking like so far. Oh yeah, I can tell a huge difference. Just looking in my mirror, I'm like, I don't see anything, but when I look in the viewfinder of my camera, you can see this side definitely looks more bright and wide awake, and also, I can't, it's weird because I know the product is there, but I can't see it sitting on my face, which is a good thing. Alright, let's go on over to this side. This is super blendable. It's not thick. I know whenever I think of a concealer in a jar, I assume that it's kind of like the cake concealers you use for theater, and this is blending out really nicely. I like that it sinks into the skin, but it doesn't directly sit on top of it. You know how you can look at some people and you can tell, oh yeah, you got your concealer caked on? This doesn't look like that. This looks like skin, and I'm very impressed. Honestly, I didn't think I was gonna like it. That's just straight up what it is. I didn't think I was going to like this, but it's looking pretty good. It looks like skin. If I woke up every morning and I looked this awake, whew, that would be a game changer. Yeah, I'm really liking how natural this looks. Okay. I feel like my Kat Von D is definitely more pigmented. This one, the pigmentation is not, I guess it's not as concentrated as the Kat Von D. However, I do like this. This is definitely very nice. And I can tell it's going to photograph very well. Alright. I ain't mad at it. Alright, let's move on to the next product, shall we? Let's set this stuff. We're going to use this Cover FX matte powder, and it is not a translucent, it's a loose powder, but it is the shade Deep. So I've been feeling like My Sasha and Laura Mercier, they don't give me flashback, but you know how sometimes it can still just alter the shade of your foundation and concealer. And so I was happy to see that this has color in it, because on days when I don't want to put on like a pressed powder or a full foundation, I can just put this on and be good to go. I did play with this a little bit last night, just swatched it on the back of my hand, and it seems like, oh yeah, cool. I like it, I like it, I like it. I wanted to get the Laura Mercier one, but I'm trying really hard to buy products that are cruelty free. I know I'm gonna slip up eventually, but I'm trying. But also the Laura Mercier, it's not in stores anywhere around here in Charlotte, North Carolina. So I was just like, I hate online shopping. I'm an instant gratification kind of girl. So okay, that's set very nicely. This is matte. Be careful because Cover FX, they have two of these. They have this one, the matte setting, then they have another one, I think it just says setting, and that one has a little bit more luminosity in it, because I swatched that one too, and it did have a little bit of reflex in it. So I'm like, y'all, it's getting warm. We need to be matte. And I used the Cover FX mattifying primer on my face as well. That's like my favorite primer. But recently here, I don't know, I think it's just because my skin's been going through a bunch of shift of different weather. Like I was here, and then at the end of January, I went to Denver, and that totally dried me out. Then I came back here for a couple of weeks, then I went to New York, and it was just freaking cold there. So I think my skin was just kind of all over the place. But now I think I got it balanced, and we're back, and it's warm, and we're back to mattifying again. So I'm liking this. Let me zoom out a little bit so you guys can see. I like the way my face looks. This looks good. This looks good. Now, if you're someone that's looking for a super fleeky highlight, bright under eyes, deep for the cheap seats, you're probably thinking, I don't like this. Absolutely, you won't. That's not my style. I just like for things to look kind of fresh and polished and healthy. Now, if I'm going out or taking pictures, then yeah, you know, I'll go a little bit, you know, I'll do a little extra, but just for my everyday, I don't do all of that. I just like for my skin to look nice and healthy and look like skin. But, you know, makeup, you can customize it. Do you. Okay. Alright guys, so I went ahead and finished up the rest of my makeup. This is the look for today. So it is currently 9 o'clock. I work today from 10 to 6:30. You guys are coming to work with me. I'm going to do some check-ins so we can see how this concealer and new powder are doing, alright? So I'll see you guys maybe around 12-ish or so. Alright, see you soon. Alright guys, it is exactly 1 o'clock. Sorry I didn't get the check-in sooner. I was crazy busy. I'm just running across the street to grab some lunch, but this is what my face is looking at. This is what my face is looking like at the moment. I mean, I'm not mad at it. I'm oily. I feel like if you're oily skin, you're going to get oily regardless, but this is pretty good. I'm just going to go ahead and blot, and the concealer is still holding on good. I don't have any crazy creasing, powder, everything's still set in place, so good to go. I'll check in with you guys in a few. Ooh, SEH glare. Alright, it is 5:30. Sitting down for a moment at work, and this is what my face is looking like. The concealer is still intact. Sorry, I'm trying to find good lighting for you. There you go. But, I mean, I'm just a grease ball. It's hot today. But other than that, I don't see any horrible creasing. I did blot earlier when I checked in with you guys the first time. But, yeah, that's what I'm looking like. Not bad. Alright guys, so it is 6:45. Just finished up my day. Still at work, I have to clean up, but this is what my face is looking like. All in all, I feel like this concealer lasted pretty good, and as far as the powder keeping me matte, it did its job. I feel like this, you know, if you're someone that struggles with oily skin, that no matter what, you're going to get oily, but for the most part, it set everything in place. Everything looked good. I will be testing it out some more, and if anything changes, I will let you guys. What's going on, guys? It is Sunday. I'm sitting here, no makeup on, as you can see. I'm actually editing this video that is going to go up tonight. I just wanted to give you my last thoughts on the Nars soft matte concealer. I'll start off by saying this because I didn't mention it earlier. I'm not a fan of the Creamy Radiant concealer by Nars. I bought it twice. I really tried to make myself like it. I just, for some reason for me, my arm's getting tired. For some reason for me, I just wasn't into it. So when I saw the soft matte one, I was just like, okay, we'll give it a go. So here are my feelings on it. I wore it Friday and Saturday all day at work. I had kind of like 8 to 9 hour days, so I got a pretty good wear out of them. And I feel like this. I feel like it's a good concealer. It went on easily. It was blending out. I think I was scared because of the whole matte situation. I'm like, matte under the eyes, because the under eye area is normally very drying, but it didn't dry me out. It wasn't patchy. It didn't make me look like I had 1,000 lines under here. It was good. Now, here's what I'm going to say. Now catch this. Do I think this is a foundation that is worth $30? Foundation. Do I think this is a concealer that's worth $30? Nope. Do I think everyone needs to run out and grab it and get it? No. I'm still a fan of my Kat Von D. That's my top-notch favorite. I think I find myself getting frustrated because whenever a new product comes out, it's almost like I'm the last person to jump on what's trending at the moment. And so I feel like, you know, these top-notch beauty bloggers are all great. They're fantastic. But I feel like when new products come out, they jump on it and they're like, oh yeah, it's great, it's great, it's great. And it's like, is it great because it's great, or is it great because it's new and trending and popping? So is it a horrible concealer? No, it's not bad at all. Will I use it? Absolutely. I paid for it with my coins. But is it something I'll reach for on a regular basis? Probably not. But, you know, that's just my opinion. So because I am on this whole concealer craze right now, I went and picked up the Tarte Shape Tape. I know I'm late to the bandwagon. Like I said, it takes me a minute to kind of jump on things, but I was like, you know what? Everyone talks about this one too. Let's see how great this is. So be on the lookout. I'll let you guys know how I feel about this one soon, all right? So as usual, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.